Hey everybody, Jabman025 here. Today I'm taking a look at a high-grade kit, the RX-78AL Atlas Gundam from this movie, Mobile Suit Gundam Thunderbolt Bandit Flower. I really liked the movie, and I really liked the way this Gundam was used in the anime, and I just love the design of it, so I decided to pick it up. I was hoping for a master grade, but we never got one, and this is the best we got so far, so I picked it up. Let's have a look. Now to start off, this kit is sticker heavy and very, very line heavy, even by high grade standards. Those circles you see on the legs, 4 per leg, 8 total, are all stickers. There's stickers on the knee joints. There are, in every vent you see there, that is me coloring in with a Real Touch marker. There is so much to be done on this little high grade. I have a very big problem with the ankles on this kit as they are locked. They will move forward and backwards, but not side to side. So despite the fact that you can move the hips out and the legs out so far, because there is no side skirt armor, and despite the fact you can do these really crazy things with this leg set, the ankles will not support it. You can't really get any decent poses on the ground. The arm's got a nice big bend on it. More stickers. They're on the forearm. And on the elbow joints, those circles again. Bracket-style hands, which I had a couple break on me, which is never a good thing for any model kit. But, yeah, it's just a lot of work for this little thing. If you open up this latch here on the side of the shoulder, as so, there is a beam saber in there, and that's one for each shoulder, and pink blades to go with it. And when you get them all together, torso has a lot more stickers on there. A lot of those yellow lines, those are stickers. The head actually looks pretty good, all things considered. And it has this big, giant yellow sticker down the back that looks like crap. No nice way to say it. But overall, as we sit here, this is not a terrible high grade. It's not very good, but it's not terrible. Now we have these things. These are boosters. These act as the propellant for the underwater and flight nature of the suit. This is an underwater Gundam, or a marine Gundam, kind of like the answer to the Zagak or the Ak guy. These things aren't very heavy, but they're very loose. They have these little joint connections that connect into the side skirt, which is just a plug. Those should be white. I didn't even bother repainting them. But those connections should be white with the joints remaining gray. So a lot of painting there if you wanted to look right. You can move them all the way down, and they act as like skis, so you can fly up. The only downside with this is because it's connected to the hip and they have all those joints in the back, it makes it awkward as sin to pose. Even to get a decent standing pose, the body looks all contorted and odd. You just can't really, look at them lean. You can fiddle with it all day. It never quite looks quite right. Yeah, it's not very good. Accessories. You have 2 machine guns, which look a lot cooler on the box than you do when you put them together. You have this railgun, which looks 10 times cooler than when you put it together. It's one big block of yellow. The hand is connected in there, so you just leave the hand there at all times. And you have this little connection here that connects onto this thing, which is supposed to be a shield that it can't really hold because it's too heavy. Even with that connection that locks into the arm, it's still too heavy. I was really disappointed in the railgun, though. That was wow, this is such a cool little gun for this kit. And it's really not. It's just a big block of yellow. It looks like a block of cheese. Even by high-grade standards, that's bad. You can act as a sled. You can kind of hook the shield into the thrusters and have it one big sled. By the way, the thrusters, tons of lining, everywhere you need them. When he's on the sled, you can move the torso up. It's not really connected, so it'll bend upwards, so it'll look like he's looking forward. That's kind of neat. But that's about it. But it can happen like he's sliding around, going into battle, going across the glaciers in Antarctica, and around we go. Have I mentioned I was drinking when we did this? Anywho, final thoughts on this kit. Yeah, it's not very good. If you couldn't tell by the review, I wasn't really thrilled by this thing. It's not getting a thumbs up from me. It's not very good poser. Accessories aren't that good. It's way too sticker heavy, even by high grade standards. It's way too detail heavy, even by high grade standards. And it's just loosey-goosey, not a very good poser, nothing really spectacular, which bums me out. I love this thing in the movie Bandit Flower. It was a really neat suit. It was really unorthodox, and it really didn't look like it belonged in the Gundam universe except for a Gundam head. And this is what we got, and it just doesn't work. Oh, I will give them credit, though. Whoever was behind this, they tried their best, Dagnap. They gave it their all. Their all wasn't good enough. I mean, they gave you decals. You can see there on the shoulder. I didn't even mention they gave you actual decals in a high-grade kit. And they really went all out for this thing and did the best they could. It just didn't end up being enough. And I feel sorry for them because I can tell whoever was trying really, really hard to get this to be a good kit just couldn't get there. But like I said, this is so unorthodox as opposed to other Gundams. I don't know where you go from this. I honestly don't think we'll ever get a master grade because it's so odd. I mean, what could you do besides make one of these and that's it? You never reuse the parts. Well, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this review. Hope you found it informative. If you have any questions, please ask them. I will answer them as best I can. Please stay tuned for more. I always got more reviews coming. And I will see you guys next time. Oh, and one more thing. You spin me round, right, baby, right round, like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me round.